Hi, April Collins here, Independent Senior Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and this is my pregnancy and breastfeeding testimony. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, nor do these products intend to diagnose, cure, prevent, treat any diseases. So here's my journey. I started Plexus about a year ago, January of 2016, with the intent to lose some baby weight after kind of putting in a lot of work at the gym and eating really healthy and plateauing after having my second baby, and she was about a year and a half then. And so I saw a friend posting on Facebook a lot, as you may see myself do, or some of our other Plexus friends doing a lot. And she had two small toddlers. She had all this energy. She was really fit and healthy. And so I was like, give me some of that. I want some. And so I signed up as a preferred customer. I started getting my shipments of my Triplex combo. And within the first 2 weeks, I had lost a couple pounds where I had plateaued. So just 2 or 3 pounds to me was a really big deal. And I had lost maybe 4.5 inches overall in that first 2 weeks. So from that point on, I was really hooked on the Triplex, just knowing that my body was getting healthy and I was having energy and sleeping better at night. And I didn't even know that those were going to be some of the side effects of taking the Triplex. So I was very, very, very much excited for that. Maybe about 3 to 4 weeks after being on the Triplex, I found out that I was pregnant with baby number 3. And so I immediately stopped taking my products in order to do a little research and make sure that they were safe for myself during my pregnancy, but most of all safe for the baby during my pregnancy. So I was probably about 5 or 6 weeks along when I found out, and that's when I stopped taking my products. And that's when I started to feel the first trimester lulls, the fatigue, the headaches, extreme nausea, just all those things that come along with being pregnant in your first trimester. With my previous 2 pregnancies, I had those symptoms throughout almost the entire pregnancies, well into my second trimester, where I got like a couple weeks, maybe a month or 2 of a break, and then it all came back. So I had terrible pregnancies. So I just kind of chalked it up to that's how my body reacts to being pregnant. Around 10 weeks along is when I went to see my OB, and before I did that, I had done a lot of research online, and I found that many women were taking Plexus, specifically the Triplex, as well as X Factor and Mega X. And so I kind of went in prepared, and I had my ingredient list, and I said, look, this is what I want to do through my pregnancy. This is the list of ingredients, and got them all approved by my doctor. I was very excited for that. I also ran them by my midwife because they tend to be a little more holistic, and I kind of wanted her opinion as well. And she thought it was a great idea. Specifically, probiotics, the benefits can be keeping your body regular, as when you're pregnant, you can tend to stop up a little bit and be a little more constipated, as well as magnesium will help with that. And magnesium is great for morning sickness. And I had actually been recommended by a different doctor friend at one time to take magnesium or to drink vitamin water, because it does have a little bit of magnesium in it, but not quite as much. So it would help a little bit, but this the Bio Cleanse with the magnesium helped me significantly. So back on track, I'm 10 weeks along, I go home, I'm very excited. I have approval to take, 5 products throughout my pregnancy. And so I got started, I got right back into my routine of taking my Triplex. And immediately, within just a couple of days, I wasn't nauseous anymore. I wasn't having those headaches anymore. And I had energy as if I wasn't pregnant at all, and I could keep up with my 2 toddlers. So that was amazing to me. I continued to take those products throughout my pregnancy. The X Factor, which is the multivitamin, is rich in aloe, so it helps your body to really absorb those nutrients. And it also has New Zealand blackcurrant, which is rich in iron and antioxidants. And so I knew that the baby and myself were getting all those nutrients that we needed. And then I took the Mega X, which is 5 plant-based omegas. And so you get that DHA, that healthy fatty acid that you and the baby's brain specifically need for development throughout a pregnancy. So I was set, had all my nutrients, had all the vitamins that we needed, powered through my pregnancy, delivered baby Grayson on October 20th, and by far it was the fastest recovery I had after having any of my babies. I don't know what it was. I think it was just mostly that my body was working as it was intended to on the inside, and my gut was healthy, and I just had energy. And so I think when you have a good night's sleep, even though you have a newborn, but these products just help you to get your body and your biological clock working as it should. And so when you're getting good quality sleep, even if the quantity is very low, I just felt really amazing. And so I recovered very quickly after my pregnancy, and then was nursing the baby, still am. And so I'm continuing to take the Triplex, which is the pink drink, every single day. The ProBio 5, which is a superpowered probiotic with an antifungal and digestive enzymes, which is amazing. Also, probiotics are so good for not only your immune system, but when you're nursing your baby, you're passing that good bacteria and helping build baby's immune system as well. So the third product in the Triplex combo is the Bio Cleanse, which is mainly magnesium with also vitamin C. And so recovery afterwards, having not having to take stool softeners and things like that, that was also amazing. I barely took any ibuprofen, just kind of as needed here and here, maybe once a day for a couple of days. But I really didn't have any need for it, other than the doctor said, well, you better keep ahead of the pain. And I thought, well, I'm not in any pain, but I'll take some anyways. And so after a couple of days, I realized, well, I don't really need it. I'm feeling really good. So as far as breastfeeding goes, I noticed a significant difference in my milk supply. So when I nursed my previous two girls, the first one I exclusively pumped. It was really hard for me to nurse, and pumping, you don't always get that really good supply. It was really just rough. And then the second time, I did nurse her until about 9 months, but it was a constant battle to produce milk. And I was ordering supplements from Canada, and I was taking, the fenugreek and the this and the that and the lactation cookies, and I was doing everything I could, and my body would not make milk. And something about having your gut healthy, your blood sugars balanced, really, really can contribute to an increased milk supply. Well, it did for me anyways. And so this is my personal story. This is my personal testimony. It may not be the same for everybody, but I've heard of many people having similar results. And so I thought that I would share with you, anybody who's considering taking Plexus products through their pregnancy or while breastfeeding, my personal journey, because I had great success. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me or the person who sent you this video, and they can be in contact with me if you have any more personal questions you feel like answering.